You know what, guys? We have a voicemail this week.
Hey!
Hello from across the pond. Yes, turnips were traditionally carved over here, but I think we refer to them more as Swedes, which are orange-fleshed and more destined for human consumption. We do feed root vegetables of the like to animals, and they were considered for, if you are of a lower class or limited means, you would eat Swedes. It's much more of a north of England thing, so like Yorkshire and above, because they like the colder weather and climate. But yes, we would carve them instead of pumpkins, because pumpkins have only been in the UK for about 300 years. Same with potatoes, because they originate from the Americas. It could also be a case of different names for the same thing, a bit like how you call courgettes zucchini, which, if I remember correctly, is either Spanish or Italian in origin. It's probably a corruption of. And yeah, don't get me started on spring onions, which you call scallions. I don't have a clue where that comes from. And yes, as you can probably tell, I'm out on the farm. Been busy as always, and yeah. We don't have Thanksgiving, which is probably just as well, because it'll probably just be as much as chaos as anything else. Bye.
Pay attention to those chickens!
At first, because of how inconsistent they were, I thought it was a goat that was screaming.
No, that's just you.
I knew they were fucking, so maybe they were like...
Hey, we're the plastics of podcasting. First, you have Joe. He's the guy who can quote SNL better than their own cast, weirdly good at naming random station wagons by looking at their tires, and once made a stranger cry at brunch just by raising an eyebrow. Anthony, think Regina George if she were gay, southern, and unrealistically tall. He will compliment your outfit and ruin your life in the same sentence. And me, I'm Jay. I'm the one your therapist warned you about. Equal parts charm and chaos with a PhD in mispronouncing words. And together, we're your hosts of Beards and Sundries.
And welcome back.
Get her done!
Oh, I hated that.
1988 Chevrolet Celebrity wagon.
Ooh, great choice.
I don't think
I'm
so.
7'12".
And I don't need to do anything because I will eventually mispronounce a word somewhere in here.
You'll pronounce
Welcome
it.
back to Season 7, Episode 22 of Beards and Sundries? 23.
That
Oh my
sounds right.
god.
And
Yeah.
me.
It's one of those two weirdos.
Yeah, it's definitely 23.
That's
If
right.
it's not, then oops.
Oops, all 23. But that's right, guys. It is
6,
time
7.
for... shut the hell up.
No. No.
How pertinent to our
Fuck
topic.
you.
But that's right, guys. It is time for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries, the shop where three gay men with beards do inventory on a new sundry in each episode.
My name is Jay, and I don't understand the phrase "get her done," and I won't respond to it.
I think you do, and you will.
Yeah.
I'm Anthony, Fred Durst's number one fan. Number one fan.
I'm your number one fan.
Didn't he kill Avril Lavigne? Anyway.
I don't know. It depends on who you ask.
Oh, yeah. Don't ask her. And I'm Joe, and Xenon Girl of the 21st Century really had us all out here thinking that everyone was going to be driving Volkswagen Beetles in the future. And that means that today's sundry item is the aughts. Beardos, white people are stupid, and we are a true testament to that, as we have probably covered this topic before. But we decided it would be fun to take another trip down memory lane with a decade that isn't talked about much these days, but is fondly remembered by crusty, dusty millennials like us. After the break, we're going to talk more about some more fun from the early 2000s, and then later on, we've got some Beardo-submitted sundries that definitely spent their teenage years at the mall. For game time, we'll be making more jabs at the baby boomers because, as a generational-themed episode, we can't let them enjoy festive month too much. But before we log into ebombsworld.com after school with all of our friends on the family computer in the kitchen, how was this week's voicemail?
Bombs!
UK Michael really living up to that intro out there.
E-I-E-I-O.
And you know, all along, that's actually just a coyote. You know, from Family Guy.
It was just great.
So do you call him this? We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to ask you this at a different point. Let's talk
coyote
about
or coyote.
Yes.
Coyote.
We always said coyote where I grew up.
It depends on which side of my family I was with.
So are they gonna sit? Are they gonna sit down and watch the movie Coyote Ugly?
I mean, to be fair, where I grew up, some family members said supper and some said dinner, so it's kind of the same thing to me.
My great grandfather that I grew up with, because he wasn't my real great grandfather, because my real great grandfather was from Ireland and died in like his late 30s from liver disease. Yeah, he really did the thing. He was like, you know what, I'm going to do the thing, and he did it. But my surrogate great grandfather was Cherokee, and so he always said like "good day," and he'd like really ham it up every time. It was really a joke. It wasn't him trying to like do anything. But anyways, so one side of the family, coyote. The other side, coyote.
Well, Michael, I will say that all that fancy talk about vegetables was fascinating, but I was just over here just so distracted by all the ambiance of your farm because it's so charming.
Yeah, I lost
and
track.
your voice is really melodic. It feels like you sort of live a Disney princess life, except with instead of Tweety birds, you have a lot of cocks.
Clucking birds. Oh, cocks too.
Yeah.
Oh, also, have you had a chance to get the ingredients for the mac and cheese recipe that I finally sent you? I can look into posting you some Velveeta
If he's
it
still
doesn't break the
alive,
bank.
he was
Apparently,
starving for
I was
2
gonna
months
say.
waiting.
The American cheese is expensive over there.
I was gonna say
Which is wild because of how processed it is.
He's like, where do I find the cheese product?
I was gonna say I don't think Tesco's stocking Velveeta bricks like we are here.
I wonder how much they have to try to take out of American cheese before it's legally able to be sold on the shelves in the UK.
Well,
seriously, because our Food and Drug Administration fucking sucks.
Oh, I mean, like it's just like how Subway can't call their bread because it's got so much sugar it's legally cake in the UK.
I wish I would have gone to a grocery store just to see what their American aisle is like whenever I'm over there.
I've seen
just to be
photos.
like, what's so exciting about it? Like,
I've
what's
seen some pictures.
exciting about
It's always like condiments and like Chef Boyardee and like chips. And it's nothing healthy at all. Like some cereal.
never.
It's always just trash because
what comes from
it's
America
American.
that is healthy? Because when they
pumpkins?
tell you to lay
Avocado toast,
when they tell you to lay off American food, they're like, you should try the Mediterranean diet. You literally
That
have
is
to go
what my
to a
doctor
different
keeps
country.
telling me that I need to do. He's like, you need to do the Mediterranean diet. And I'm like, I like it, but...
Every time I hear it, I'm like, ooh, okay, so I can go get a gyro with double meat and extra tzatziki sauce and extra pita bread, and perfect. I love the Mediterranean diet.
I love how healthy I eat, and then all of a sudden, like today at work, we're like, let's go to Shake Shack because it just opened across the street.
Oh my
Bitches just
God.
got the
Is it
new
across
Shake
the
Shack.
street?
It is across the street from
Oh, I hate
Oh
you
my
so
God.
much.
It is
R.I.P.
not even driving distance. It is I cross the street and eat Shake Shack.
Oh my god. Shake Shack is so good.
Is it so good? Is it so good?
It's so good. It's
fuck
so
you.
good.
I was hoping it was bad. I was hoping it was a bad one.
It blew my tits off.
You know how like In-N-Out is bad in Dallas? Like I was hoping for that.
Yeah, no. It's good. The wait still right now, they have not adapted to this new location because the wait for our
I'm sure it's
cheeseburger
crazy.
is... And we
I'm
even
sure it's
like
insane.
we won't stand in line. We'll look down the window from our office and be like, "There's no line," and then we like run across the street. We go in, order, and then it's like it's a solid 20-minute wait after the food's
you're
ordered.
like that you're going down the stairs and then like 27 million people show up and there's a line when you open the door. You're like,
Like in
God
the
damn it!
Like in Truman Show, like all the cars.
Yeah, and I'm like, Red Beetle with a dent in the fender, lady on a bike. Truman Show.
Try some of this Mococo chocolate drink. Real quick, sorry, Anthony, the timer's going off.
Oh, I'll be back. Michael, I gotta go get the chickens out of the oven.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Well, Michael, I just pulled some chickens out of the oven, and I'm going to put a little bit of a child of the chicken in my mouth right now.
Oh, that's right, Beardos. Anthony and I enjoyed some deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
Just under a week ago for Thanksgiving, and these are the last two.
And I will sip
114.
I will sip wine mixed with mango orange juice while you do that, because wine used to be grapes, which I don't fucking know where I'm going with this.
Fruit salad.
Yeah, food month.
What are grapes called in the UK?
Grappes. With seeds still in them.
What's that saying? It's like, knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit, but wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad.
Actually, you can do that. It's called salsa.
All right.
Fucking shut up.
Okay.
Move on.
All right. Macaque!
Joe, is Anthony dead in aisle 4?
After last week's episode, I think. He's got one of those new Anthony Garotes.
Yeah, I forgot.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that commercial.
After it, I was like, Anthony's Garotes. Anthony's Garotes.
I was listening to it, and I was just like, oh, he was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do this.
Because I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I have no clue. And then the head-on commercial popped in my head, and I was like, there it is.
Perfect.
I love that it had, like, no music.
Yep.
I was
Just like the head-on commercial.
Everything to me.
Yep.
Yep.
It was.
Yep.
I was like, this is millennial fashion right here.
I love it.
Well, Beardos, if you're new to the show and you're wondering just what the hell a sundry is, the term comes from an Old English word meaning odds and ends. Now today, it's used mainly in retail as a way to group together items that don't typically have a group of their own. So, as three terminally millennial gay men with beards, we are using the term to group together the wide range of topics that we cover.
Wow. That was early aughts slang for good. Insert it here.
It took less time than a dial-up connection.
Oh, did you see that AOL finally has quit that and it's no longer around?
Yep.
Dial-up is gone?
Dial-up is completely gone. It now
Womp
exists only in my memory.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness!
Womp. Can you show me how to get on the dark web, dearie?
No, I like this.
I saw a video the other day that it was like a kid acting like, a boomer, and she's like trying to help her mom send a text message. She's like, I just want to send your cousin a text. How do I do that? Oh, I'm calling someone. And then it's like 911, what's your emergency? She goes, how do I send a text? And then this keeps going on, and there's a post, and she's like, Mom, you just posted 911 on your Facebook, and then you posted again 911 help, and now everyone's calling her, and she's like, why is everyone calling me?
Have you seen those,
That
like,
is
Facebook...
hilarious.
People will pull up, like, boomer Facebook accounts, and, like, in their bio, it's like, I do not give Facebook permission to post, or it's like, garlic bread recipe, or...
Just saw that post today. All
I
caps.
love it.
I do not give Facebook permission to take my personal information. I'm like, oh, good for you. Which kind of leads me to why I brought this topic idea up. Because there were some random fucking things in the 2000s that just had a goddamn chokehold on boomers.
Oh, yeah.
And the one that got me was Jeff Dunham and his stupid puppets.
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 Fucking puppets.
If I had
Oh
a
my
dollar
God,
for every time I heard
about that.
a stupid coworker, every time I had a dollar for it, if they would come up and say, I kill you, in that stupid fucking voice, that offensive puppet he had.
I can't even get the words out.
Yeah.
Boomers were the OG 9/11 jokes because they had Ahmed, the terrorist, the dead terrorist. So not only was it a racist character that they laughed at constantly, it was based off 9/11 because he was right
And strictly off
Yeah.
Islamophobia.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm just
Hardcore.
like, and they ate it up. I can't tell
wasn't
you.
even
I watched
funny.
every special that they streamed on TV, and I thought I didn't have a sense of humor because I wouldn't laugh at it very much.
They were the most indoctrinated generation into nationalism, and so they suck America's dick so hard. They get on it with two hands, and they just slush, 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 slush.
They love those AI-generated pictures that swirl around Facebook, where it's like a line of beautiful white women with big titties and uniforms, like saluting the American flag in front of a line of Humvees, and they think it's
like,
real,
and
they love it.
They're like, why don't we see this on the news?
I'm like, you probably will, because the producer there's probably a fucking boomer and doesn't know the difference and will post it unironically.
No, it couldn't be a boomer because they don't know how to use AI.
Yeah,
They're afraid of it.
They don't know how to sniff it out either, and it's becoming really hard to do that.
No, they do not. We have this one friend who continues to share AI stuff on Facebook, or at least he was when I was still on Facebook, and I kept like scrolling by it and being like, he means this seriously, but this isn't real. And then I would go into the comments, and reliably there were like two of our mutual friends who would be like, baby, this isn't real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and now you'll be like, this isn't real, and they're just like, you're being lied
being
to.
negative.
You believe it. You're
you
a sheep.
believe the liberal left media.
Stop spreading
And
negativity. And it's like
Yeah,
a corgi
it's,
cooking on a walk, and I'm like, there's no way this is possible. It's cute, but it's also not Pixar.
This leads me to the next set of comedians during that era that just owned the world, and it was the whole
blue-collar ones?
blue-collar comedy. Because what was it? Ron White. I think it was him or the other guy that
Larry
would
the
say,
Cable Guy?
"Here's your shine." And
Ugh.
it was always a bunch of boomer things like, when you can't figure out how to write cursive, here's your sign. And I'm just like, okay.
I always think of the
What's
Family
the
Guy
sign,
joke.
bitch?
I always think of the Family Guy joke. You might be a redneck if you come from a rural area and behave as
And
such.
behave as such. God, yes.
But I mean,
What was that guy's name?
Jeff
Jeff
Foxworthy.
Foxworthy.
Jeff Foxworthy, that's it. Because there was Larry the Cable Guy.
Larry
Ron
the Cable
White,
Guy, Ron White.
Jeff Foxworthy. There was
Jeff-
a fourth one, wasn't there?
There was. It was.
I'm glad I can't remember, honestly.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I know what.
Your racist uncle.
What'd they
That's
call
right.
it?
It's your racist uncle.
What'd they call it? The redneck comedy tour? What'd they call it? The group?
Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Bill Engvall.
And it was
Bill
the era.
Engvall, I
It was
forgot
the
about
era
that.
of terrible graphics on the back of your pickup truck window.
Oh god.
That's why it
Are
was
we
so
still
popular.
not in that era? Because I feel like we're still doing that.
I think it's only in like super redneck areas now.
I don't know. I saw a lot of
happens
Cybertrucks
in
in
Tulsa.
DC last month.
Wait, where?
DC.
Oh well, yeah, because right now the rednecks love government. So
Oh, yeah,
of course
they're
they're
all
in
about
DC
government
right now.
It
They
just
love the
reminds me that money does not equal smarts. And so there are plenty of stupid people that have money, and they spend it in very stupid ways.
I will tell you, corporate life has taught me that you can make a lot of money and still be real fucking stupid.
Yep.
And corporate life also taught me that failing often lets you move up.
I know.
Failing up is way more common in the corporate life than I ever knew.
Especially
why-
if your
why
last
we were
name
talking
matches the
earlier, Jay.
CEO's.
That when we were talking earlier, that's a whole thing right now. These people who are directors and the chief operating officer of my business are asking me, the lowest paid person on the call, to solve their problems.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're too good at it, you stay low because they need you down there.
And if you say you don't want to do it, you're not being a team player.
Cool.
I'm gonna like my mentality around this is now, okay, do you give away your products for free? Do we give away products for free? Because if we don't, I'm not going to give away my labor for free.
Ooh, they don't want to hear the
Yeah.
word labor because then you might talk about unions. Ooh, then they're going to
And
bring in
ovaries.
somebody to come talk about unions and how they're
and
bad.
the idea that you would talk about a woman in the workplace.
And now at my workplace, you might be surprised.
And there's a lot of women in my workplace, and that's why I love my job, because I mean they are smart people and I love them.
So, going back to talking about us as millennials and how we make fun of the boomers and other older people than us for liking that kind of offensive humor, do you think that we're about to enter a realm where we're going to be attacked as millennials for thinking that Family Guy, American Dad, that kind
100%.
of stuff is funny?
100%.
South Park?
100%.
Because
And-
that stuff
and-
is offensive, honestly.
And I'm
But
already seeing the stuff where they're making fun of us for saying adulting, and
Oh, yeah.
for saying
I did a thing.
Yeah, I did a thing and stuff like that. I'm fine with that. You are more than welcome to make fun of me for stuff I used to do because I did it for older generations. So please,
I'll scroll back
I'll
on-
enjoy it.
I scroll back on my Facebook
that
post and I'm
is
like, ugh.
newer generation privilege. You get to do that because, and especially right now, things kind of fucking suck.
Yeah,
and honestly, Gen Z and Gen Alpha are getting really shat on. Like, they're getting the worst of it at this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And I'm
give them
like,
their thing.
make fun of me.
Be shitty about it. I don't care. But here's the other thing. I think that most of our generation has done a better job of adapting our opinions as we age, instead of being so staunchly dug into the ground and refusing to change our opinion about anything.
Yeah.
And I did read something about our generation is kind of the first generation to focus on trying to stop the family trauma from filtering down. They're like, this is the first generation that's really putting in more effort.
We're putting in the work, folks.
We're putting in the work. We're putting in the work so Gen
It
Z
works
can
if
be,
you work it.
It works
can
if
be
you
as
adapt.
crazy as they want. But yeah, like, why on earth would I land on a decision on something and never change my mind again if there's complete reason to? That's the thing that gets me. Is my parents, they're just like, no, this is the way it is. That's how it's always going to be. And I'm like, no.
That's incredibly stupid.
Nope, that's not how it is anymore, but okay.
That's not how
Well-
life works.
At least our parents have the forethought to call us on our birthdays. James' mom.
Yeah.
I thought my
You
dad
should
was
you
gonna
should
miss it, but he didn't.
you should call her and say, my birthday's December 2nd, and that's never going to change. That's the way it's always going to be.
That's the one constant in your life, and you missed it. You keep track of every other constant in your goddamn
I'm
little
so
pea brain.
curious what her excuse is going to be, because you know
Oh.
she's got one. Boomers always have an
There
excuse.
is
Oh,
an
yeah.
excuse. I had to listen to the voicemail while you guys were gone because I was like, oh, wow, what is it? What is it? Let's see. She meant to call me last night, but they came home to
Obviously.
find out that my sister got in a little fender bender with a deer,
Right.
and that distracted them completely because when things happen in my sister or my life, it is like, the fact that you are having a moment that's impacting us.
Like a birthday?
It's a dramatics thing, because
my birthday's-
parents also do
Yeah.
this.
And
They,
my
they
bir-
eat it up.
My birthday has never, ever been an important part of my life or their life because on my birthday, actually I've realized, and I'm trying to get past it, where I dumb it down and I don't really want to make a deal out of it. And it's
Yep.
because as a kid, my parents made me feel like a burden
Oh.
all of my birthdays. And so now, like, even as an adult, I'm just like, well, I don't want to be a burden, so I'm just not going to bring it up. Like, I don't need the attention. I don't need all this. And so, yeah, like, it's funny how that's still embedded in me.
So,
I backslide into that shit too. Oof.
real quick, they were going to call last night. What was going on all morning and
they-
afternoon?
Well, they know I have a job and I'm a busy, busy boy. And
Busy.
except when they want me to come visit up
Your
there,
cell
then
phone-
suddenly
Your
I'm
cell
supposed
phone
to
that has
drop
voicemail
everything.
today didn't have voicemail yesterday all day while you were at
Or
work.
even a text message.
Oh.
Well, I also love that, like, she called and left a voicemail at, what time is it now? It was about 7:45.
It would have been 7:45.
Yeah, and so there were several many hours before this one in the day as well that she could have also done this today.
Oh, they were just so wrapped up with Trisha's fender bender with the deer. It just
So my
caused her to
mom's-
be up all night and all morning with worry.
My mom's birthday is Friday the 5th. We're 3 days apart.
Hey, permission to not call.
And so I'm I usually just
Oh, no.
text. I'm half debating on
12:01
Saturday. I'm half debating being petty and being like, "Oh, happy belated birthday yesterday." Text.
I
I was just so
used to
torn
have-
about Trisha's fender bender. I just couldn't
I
even
was
be.
still
I was beside
distracted by
myself.
my sister's fender bender.
I used to have
It's
friends.
distraught all week.
She texts me on my birthday to say happy birthday and then tell me all about her fender bender.
God, if you're listening, Trisha, I'm sorry. You could have broke that up a little bit and not made it the same text. I
No,
know
no.
things are
In
not
Trisha's-
going your way, but Jesus fuck.
In Trisha's defense, have you ever hit a deer before? It is traumatic.
Yeah, Jay. How
It
dare
is.
you have a birthday?
It is, but I don't know. I may or may not delete this part out, but I think it was. I think it was laying the seed of going, I'm going to have to buy a new car and I may need help.
Oh.
And I'm just like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. But I could be wrong. But let me tell you, this is just my life.
Lord.
But I'm not trying to guilt her because I genuinely want to support her when she needs it. But
it's
you
also
just like,
you should make a very a new version of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, but make it Trisha went and ran over a reindeer.
Trisha went and hit the big old reindeer.
I like how you were
on
testing
my birthday
the cadence out of that while you were saying it. You were cadencing it.
Yep, I was in my head. I was like,
Jay and I are similar in that regard. Whenever I make new lyrics to a song, as I'm going, I always have to think about the syllables and make it make sense, or else it won't be funny.
I know. I was listening to you make it up at the time, and you're like, "Wait, is this going to work?"
Yeah, and when you're singing it, and then you kind of mess it up, you're just like, "Fucking god damn it!"
Yeah, I feel like a straight person at karaoke.
And then I throw something because I'm a straight man with a temper.
Wait, you feel? I was like, you feel like a straight person at karaoke? You're singing Freebird?
Oh no! Don't Stop Believing.
Oh yeah. What? No, Freebird is the go-to. 'Cause I'm free as a bird now. It's straight people love.
Hold on.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this graph.
Okay, let's talk about millennials more and the internet.
Oh,
because
man.
we were
We should talk about Nickelback because
Nickelback had a chokehold.
What was that about?
What was that about? And Kid Rock.
And Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit because
rap
rock became a thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I did really enjoy some Limp Bizkit back then. I've grown way out of it now.
I loved Nickelback back then. I get it. I get it.
You know what's weird is my niece likes Limp Bizkit, and I'm like, you'll grow out of that. It's the only thing that I've ever told her that. I was like, you'll grow out of that.
It'll change, sweetheart. It's just a phase.
You can be any sexuality or gender you want, and that's acceptable. But this
one,
it's a phase.
I mean, the music choices. Although Fergie also had a little bit of a hold, and I support that.
Yeah.
So we did this whole thing at the end of the '90s and into the early aughts. We had grunge that evolved into this weird metal. And so we got bands like Korn, right? And Hole.
Yep.
Hole. But then that spawned this sort of Limp Bizkit thing and even the Kid Rock thing. And I was like, what is happening with music? But then we got the offshoot that was emo.
Oh.
Don't forget that we did that.
Millennials
are 100% responsible for emo.
MySpace.
Up emo too.
They take photos from this angle.
I just gobbled that shit up. And
I had this whole outfit from Hot Topic that I loved because, Courtney Love, don't sue us. That had this shirt that was black and white and it said "Zombie Bunnies, horrible, hideous, fluffy," and then I had the little black wristbands with stars on them. Yep. And then I had my jeans.
Did you have the seatbelt belt?
No, I didn't have the seatbelt belt, but I had the chain that went from the front of my jeans to the back of my jeans.
Oh. Did you buy it at Woodland Hills Mall in Tulsa or Quail Springs Mall in Oklahoma City?
Woodland Hills Mall in Tulsa.
Ooh. I mean, the boners I would get for emo boys.
You would have gotten such a boner from me back in the day.
You used to be built like
you.
You used to be built like one, Jay, because you were that skinny twig bitch back then.
Yep. If my parents would not have allowed me to dye my hair black and all. I pushed every border existing as is. I could not imagine trying to be an emo boy.
I know you pushed borders when you were hosting trade at 17 at your own house.
But did you guys ever dye your hair blonde whenever you were in high school? Because I did.
Blonde tipped it. I had a lot of blonde
tips
at one point.
I did full thing.
You had gay meltdown early.
The trend when I was in 7th grade for some of the guys in my class was they did the full top blonde. I never did this. But then I didn't do anything to my hair until I was a freshman in college when I got highlights, blonde highlights, and chunky highlights where they pulled it.
I'll never forget the time that I did it in my first year of college, and they were like super platinum blonde, and I popped into my music class, and my music teacher, love her, was crazy, and she sits there and goes, "Wow, that really makes your skin pop," and I was like, "Huh? What?
Ow!"
What? My skin.
Like, I got mine.
I gotta remember, just like even then, I was like, I think that was an attempted compliment.
I got mine done at Master Cuts at the mall.
Hell yeah, Master Cuts.
I liked it. I thought they looked cool and they were chunky. I liked them.
My mom did it for me.
Yeah. Your mom did it for you?
Yeah, because my mom, I don't know if you know this, Joe, but my mom's hair has always been naturally red.
Yeah. I've never
always
seen
been
it.
naturally red. Same thing for my grandma and my aunt.
I've never seen it.
They dye their hair blonde.
They dye their hair
They've done
blonde.
it their whole lives.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because back in the day, gingers were made fun of.
Yeah, they've been blonde.
And blondes have more fun.
I was like, they're manufactured blondes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which explains why I'm so gingery.
She's like, my son's a ginger. What a disappointment.
Yeah, fucking
She was
right.
disappointed for other reasons.
Her daughter's a disappointment.
I mean, apparently mine's disappointed.
That's
they can't even
true.
call me on my birthday.
Watch her be like, Fox News said you call your gay sons a day after their birthday.
Tucker Carlson said it.
Carlson said if they're gay, call them the day after to give them a hand.
And Megyn Kelly said if they're 15, it's okay.
God!
Megyn Kelly said just ignore it if they're below 18.
15 to 18 is the golden little window there. It's not quite pedophilia anymore.
It's okay.
Oh, it's a little window, all right.
Oh my God. I'm going to have to put another technical difficulty moment in.
That's got a shirt I get all over it, like just my face with like a technical difficulty sticker on it. It's because I have both technical difficulties with technology and with the things I say off the cuff. Oops.
Off the what?
I'll never forget you doing the little like Bill Cosby voice, and then you get to the pudding pop part, and you went, "Nope."
I say, oh, nope.
You know, that might, now that I think about it, that might have been Mom's revenge for me not coming up on Thanksgiving.
Oh, who cares? Fuck her.
She thinks that's revenge.
I love
like,
how I'm talking
seriously.
about this like I actually care. Like, I
know.
I don't.
No, if you actually cared, we wouldn't be talking about it on this podcast.
That's exactly it. I was like, if I cared, it would probably be like a soft topic we wouldn't discuss, but I so don't care that I'm enjoying making fun of it.
But it's more
It's
of a hot
hilarious
topic.
because my mom also tried to call me, and we were already recording, and I was like, "You're gonna wait. I've already had a whole day. No.
I've already had a whole day. You're a burden.
It's not that. It's just that she usually calls to talk at me and tell me how bad things are. And I've already had enough negativity today, so I'm not doing that.
Well, at least yesterday I didn't get called and talked at. I just got a text about being talked at. About how horrible their life is right now.
You should send her some.
Happy birthday, dear. Grandma died. It's a bad day. I've got COVID and gout.
You should send her
And my
some.
asshole fell out.
Even though COVID
Again.
isn't real.
Send her some listings of yellow Chevy Cavaliers on Auto Trader.
Okay, to give some backup for the listeners on that one, I drove a Chevy Cavalier when I was in high school, and then I gave it back to my parents. They drove it, and then they gave it to my sister, and so she had a yellow Chevy Cavalier for a
And she
really
just
long
wrecked
time.
it last night.
She just smashed it into a deer.
It bounced off the deer and went backwards 20 feet.
Still running.
Ooh. The deer is, not the car.
Actually, to be fair on this, hitting the deer, she hit it with a Nissan Versa, so the fact that she's still alive
Is nothing short of miraculous. Was it a Versa Note? The little hatchback?
Nope. It was just a regular little 2000. I don't know.
Did it just like
17?
completely disintegrate and leave her like flying through the air?
It just disintegrated into dust like it was snapped by Thanos.
She's still sitting like on the street like this with her hands on no steering wheel.
Peter, it's a cardboard steering wheel, and there's no engine. It's just a drawing of an engine.
I'll take it.
Cuts camera 2, pan in, and oh my goodness.
But you know who drove one? James Bond.
I just loved the very what's the word I want to use? I guess just dramatic description. She's like, parts are falling out of the front of my car everywhere.
The car is exploding as we speak.
It's raining deer. Ah, hallelujah.
The image I got in my head was just like literally the car is going bleh, and it's just spitting out like a radiator, like a headlight.
It's actually, now when I think of like, again, back to a Family Guy reference. What did you hit her with? A Nissan Versa. What, did you hit her over the head with it?
Yeah.
So I had to bite my tongue because just a couple months ago she asked me to help buy a new car, and I was like, that's kind of unreasonable. Like, I was trying to explain why you would be actually spending more if you bought a new car right now than keeping what you have. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I wonder if this was her way to be like,
she said, I'm gonna hit a fucking
I'm gonna get that goddamn new car.
And she's driving through the forest. Come here. I'm coming for you, Bambi.
It's completely Disney animated, and it's Trisha in the Nissan Versa animated as Cruella de Vil.
Yes! That was exactly what was in my head. The roof
flying through the trees.
The roof of the car is ripped off. She's got evil eyes. Her hair's flying. She's chasing a deer that's actively running from her. All in Disney design.
Yes.
She hits it and she's like, "Oh no!
I better text my brother."
There's parts falling out of my car.
Texting her, and she's got her little cigarette holder, and she's just,
I've had a bad day.
The long cigarette holder. She has the giant fur coat on.
My life sucks right now, and it's just a Virginia Slim on a really long extender.
Virginia Slim is the most white trash cigarette.
That's why I said it.
Oh my god! When I was growing up, and my mom would take me to we'd go grocery shopping at Shop and Save. The dividers had Virginia Slims ads on them.
Yes. So I used to think Virginia Slims were like the fanciest.
So did they.
Yeah, sure.
Because where I grew up, there was a lady that came in, and she always like wore makeup, and she had a fur coat. It was not real fur, I guarantee it. Or if it was, she got it way back in the day because she was not a rich person living in our town. Anyways, but she had her cigarettes in her little leather case with the little flip open.
Uh-huh.
And she would like pull it out, and it had a little pocket for her lighter, so it was like set up, and she'd be like, anyways. I mean, she talked very low.
This is where you got inspiration for that character with the prices on her back.
She said, I'm gonna kill those fucking Dalmatians.
She said, oh, you little gay boy, you're gonna love making fun of me one day on your broadcast.
I used to like spots, but a man with freckles tried to kill me once, so now I hate spots.
This is such a stretch to get where you're
I know.
I see the route that you're taking, but it's long.
Oh,
Very
sorry.
Emma Stone in the live action remake.
So anyways, and then like the camera gets darker and I like go into a deeper story and I'm like, yeah, back in the day. But I always thought she dressed really fancy, and no, I was just like white trash dressing exotically.
Mm-hmm.
So she got
I look back on that and like it's because you grow up surrounded by all of these people, and you don't get to see a lot of people, and the supposed rich people are not really even that rich because you live in a fucking small town.
Well, no, I know where she lived. She was not rich. It was a trailer house.
With the most intricate, ornate jewelry and wigs. She was Gladys,
And
but poor.
There was a lot of metal yard decor.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
My great-grandmother had a clawfoot, like, porcelain bathtub
With
that
plants
set
in
out
it.
in her front yard as a planter.
Yeah.
She also had a regular porcelain toilet as a planter.
Oh, okay.
She was that woman.
Did
and
she have-
It was hilarious.
Did she have tires that were painted white as a planter?
No, she didn't. That was
Wasn't
one of the
that
things
level?
she didn't have.
Okay.
No, because I had to, like, I was responsible for taking in her plants in the winter because she lived, like, right down the street from us. And so we didn't have to do that, but also she would get mad at my dad because he would mow the yard for them because they couldn't. And then she'd get mad because he supposedly would, like, mow over her flowers. And I actually sort of believed that he would do that. He's kind of malicious that way.
I mean, he is a ginger.
I'm sure
Well-
people where you grew up had half
Dandelions.
tires bordering your driveway, like painted or something like that. Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh,
oops.
yeah. You know it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, it was that and those little cheapy, like wire ones from Walmart.
Yep.
Oh,
All
yeah,
the
of
little-
course. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
plastic lattice print ones. Yeah.
Not so much that.
Going back to the, toilet planter situation, I'll just tell this little story. My father, who...
Art in heaven.
this was... Hallowed be thy name. My parents have been divorced
also with
since 2000. And so this would have been 8, 9, 10 years ago, whatever. My sister hadn't seen him in years. And she ended up removing a toilet from her house and, like, posting it online and being like, if anybody wants this old toilet, it still works. My father said, I will come pick it up.
No way.
It's going to look so great in my yard as a planter.
After not speaking to her for
He
a decade?
drove down 2 hours to pick up this toilet and was like, hey, it's great to see you. And I'm just like, we are the weirdest fucking family ever.
I
And
gotta
was
say,
like, my sister was like, I cannot believe that it took a toilet for my dad to come visit me.
I'll
That
say
is
this.
wild.
I've learned a lot about Trisha in the last 24 hours. And Trisha, you're fucking weird. Why would you put the toilet available online for free? Just get rid of it.
Because
you brought this on yourself, girl.
What you do where I come
It's
from.
easier
You're
to
like,
get rid of something by putting it out and being like, hey, take it if you want it.
On the front yard with a free sign on it. Not online
Yeah.
for your father to drive 2 hours to use it as a planter.
I used to love shitting on this toilet. Now you can shit on it too.
As a woman who loves
the
taking
vibe
shits
I'm
and
getting.
hates cleaning up after them, I just took my toilet out of the house and put it on the street corner for a new one.
I took one too many shits in it. Now it's not good for shitting anymore.
And do you know why she put that toilet out? Is because this was the weirdest experience. My stepdad is a commercial plumber, and they built this new house, and they asked for black toilets, and they ended up not liking these black toilets, which the toilets were $1,000 piece.
They don't look good with poop in them, and that's why people regret them as soon as they get them.
So my stepdad removed the toilets and put in new ones. He's like, well, now I just have these toilets. So he goes, your sister gets one, and you get one. And I said, oh, so I don't want it.
I don't want that. I really don't want that.
And I wish I could tell you how offended they were when I was like, no, I don't want it. And they're like, it's
There's a
$1,000.
reason.
It's
Who
$1,000
cares?
toilet. And I said, I want you to know where you guys live, having mismatching toilets and things like that in your house is completely acceptable for sale. I'm going to get murdered on a house sale if I have one black toilet when the rest of my porcelain in the house is white.
Here's a wild thing about that. They cost $1,000, but they are not worth $1,000.
I'm shitting in it and probably occasionally throwing up in it
So-
whenever I had shots at a bar that I shouldn't have.
Here's a weird thing about toilets. You grow up your entire life, white toilet. Toilets are white. We all
had
know
a
what
pink one
poop
for a
looks
while.
like in them. We know what pee looks like
Oh
in
my
them.
God.
We know what vomit looks like in them. A black toilet is oddly jarring when you get up and look at your stool in it and you're like, I've had two friends that have had black toilets in their house. They're both from the 70s. And I get up and I'm like, it's wild.
That
Black toilet
is
thing
where
is
brown
weird.
and black just don't go together.
Exactly.
Which there was that era in the 2000s.
Time to take a break now that Jay's getting racist again.
Oh no! I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it at all.
You're listening to the cold, shiny, hard plastic podcast, Beards and Sundries. And we'll be right back.
We talk a lot about getting railed on this podcast.
It's not your average market.
I told him, I sat there and went, the thing is, I'm like, we talk about saying, we do this thing where we're like, here's our topic. And then I was like, and then we just go batshit crazy, which is fine. Because what I feel like what this show does is allows us to show people what our friendship is. And it's fucking chaotic. And
Yep.
I love it.
Which is why we've decided to start
But-
hitting record for as soon as we get into studio.
It's healthy
So-
chaotic.
It is, and I think us hitting record before we actually start the show is going to give you even better end of show clips.
It's going
Well,
to,
yeah.
because we had a really good one that we didn't record earlier.
I'm so
That
I'm
will
just
be there in the
it was so fucking perfect. I'm sorry you missed it, Joe. I wish I remember what it was.
I don't even remember what it was.
I don't
hilarious,
either.
Though.
It was so funny.
You
I was
said
like,
something
God
and it
damn
was just like, it was perfect. For the time, the timing was great. The subject matter was great. It was just perfect. And I was like, well, that's just going to have to exist between Jay and I now.
Yeah.
And neither of us are going to
And we-
remember what the fuck it is.
and it doesn't even exist in my memories. I am not Rose. I can't even keep it.
Well, Beardos, you heard it here never, and neither did I. But, Jay, do we have any Beardo submitted sundries this week?
We haven't even done the commercial yet.
Oh yeah, that was first break.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My mind's going. I need my ginkgo biloba.
We're still talking about the millennial shit.
Well, we also started this significantly later. What was the second half topic?
More
I
of
think
the
we're just going to
dots.
actually continue about this.
Let's talk about
Yeah, I'm fine
the
with that.
internet. Let's talk about E-Bomb's World. Let's talk about Newgrounds. Let's talk about
Yes.
college humor. That kind of stuff.
Oh,
Flash
and,
games.
College
Did you
humor.
guys ever play? Okay, so I know we're a smidge younger than Anthony, but did you ever get big on Flash games online, like the little Flash games, Anthony?
Anthony, you won't get this. Just close your ears. No I'm kidding.
I could not have said that any more politely.
Well, back in my day, Sonny, we'd get on to the lifesavers.com and we played the Cream Savers game.
Did you?
Yeah, I really did.
Oh my God, though. Side note. Fucking Cream Savers, girl.
Bitch,
Those were
Cream
currency because they were so good. We would trade them at school and stuff. Oh,
But
man.
yes, I did get into Flash games a lot. You know what I got really into in the early internet days and the early aughts? Witchcraft.
I bet you
It
did.
became so accessible, and it
Yeah, the
was-
internet spread it like wildfire.
Club Penguin. That's right.
I was wondering if
I
anyone was
love
going to
that
play.
Jay was
Club
on his
Penguin.
own journey this whole time.
It's fucking
He was
Jay.
like, what was the thing that I liked? Oh, Club Penguin.
You probably
And
got banned.
porn.
You got banned for saying Fanny.
Yes.
My dial-up porn that I would get
Dial-up
off
porn.
God.
before the pixels even loaded
No.
for the part I wanted to
remember-
see because the
I remember
excitement.
torrenting porn on LimeWire.
Oh my God. Yep. 3 times.
And-
I crashed my laptop in college. 3 times. Did I learn my
There was this
lesson?
one
Absolutely
video
not.
that I was trying to get downloaded. It took multiple days for
Mm-hmm.
me to get it downloaded. I do not know how I got it past my parents. It took days for it to get completely downloaded, and I just every time the internet came on, I had it going. I don't know how they didn't notice it, and it was 2.5 minutes, and it was not.
Oh my god! And what's so funny is your dad's probably like, "Honey, I downloaded the backdoor to Sluts 9 apparently, so let's watch it."
No, it was like
No, because my dad was bad at the internet, and probably still is. Because one time I got on to look at the web history to clear it after I did look at porn, and I saw from before, when I wasn't looking at it, that there was a search that was just gay porn. And I was like, excuse me?
Excuse
And
me?
then the very next search was lesbian porn. And I was like, yes.
He experienced typing in gayporn.com without /gay.
I love that you saw the journey as it occurred. Like,
I did.
Like
I saw
reading
it.
it.
I was like,
if the court reporter will read it back to me, can you?
He's like, gay porn. Lesbian porn.
types of them, he hits enter, the results pull up, and he goes, oh my goodness.
I'm surprised it was gay porn to lesbian porn, and it wasn't gay porn to like two girls together and then lesbian porn.
Two
when you found
girls,
out what
one
the word
cup.
lesbian is.
He really like he's not a dumb person by any means. He likes to cosplay as a dumb person. He actually is smart in his own ways. He just doesn't like to show that he's smart because in all of the ways that he grew up and all of the places he has worked his entire life and the circles he's run in,
Very
being
blue
smart
collar.
is not good currency.
Very blue collar. Yep.
Speaking of the aughts in porn, have you boys seen Two Girls, One Cup?
Yes, of course I have.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. It's got to be
I
chocolate
never
ice
watched
cream,
it.
right?
It's gotta be
Chocolate
fake-
ass cream.
It's gotta be fake food.
I never watched it.
You never watched
I
it.
know everything about it, and I've never watched it.
So
Ugh,
I
so gross.
think they inserted some like no bake cookie mix or something up there and then pushed it out. There's no way it was real. It can't be.
Not
real.
no bake cookie because there was no oatmeal in it. That would have been even worse.
It
Yeah,
had the
back in the
consistency.
2000s, they didn't have oatmeal.
Jay, it had the
No, I'm kidding.
consistency of no bake oatmeal mix, just to get you a better
Yum,
picture.
yum,
just-
yum, yum.
I'm just hoping there was like a dental jam in there or something.
Yeah, because it
One of
was
those,
not.
what is it, a period cup or something?
It was not like a Mr. Hanky
Minstrel
turd.
cup.
It was like very
Liquid.
solid
It was
diarrhea.
like what happens
is
to
what
me
I can call it.
after I go to the Minneapolis State Fair.
But then there was also, which I kind of appreciated, the phase of videos of people showing their parents Two Girls.
Oh
One
yeah,
Cup.
that was great.
That was
yeah.
great. I love that.
I would
or
never do
grandparents
that.
or something.
My parents would die. Well, my mom would die. My
She'd
dad
probably,
would be like,
yeah.
lesbian chocolate porn.
He'd be like
And
Brazilian
they'd be
fart
Brazilian
porn.
fart porn.
I'd be like, Dad, that is racist. He'd be like, no, I'm talking about the ass cream. Oh, God. I spent a lot of time on those, like, really independent, like, it's honestly witchcraft websites. But, okay, so I'm going to confess something here. You guys know that I'm a big fucking nerd / geek.
What?
I know. But that's not the confession, because you already know that.
Flaky.
I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z in high school.
Oh, God.
Religiously.
Still do.
Oh,
And-
no.
I watch it sometimes. It's nostalgic. I watch it now and I'm like, oh, this is not that good.
The music is kind of like fun though.
The music
So-
is really intense.
It's so
and good.
90s nostalgic and stupid. I'm just like, it kind of goes hard sometimes though.
But anyways, I got involved with this online community that would have text fights from Dragon Ball Z, and there were like rules of how you would type things to do moves and stuff like that. Yeah, I did this for a little bit.
I believe you.
I don't
know.
like this.
I know. Well, I don't like it about me either, but here we are, and now everybody else knows because it's on a public podcast. So there you go. There's something about me.
I think we knew already.
Joe, your turn. Anthony and
Reveal
I have
something
talked about
awful about yourself.
I used to
Oh, no.
spend.
I could see his face.
I used to spend hours at school and after school on the library computers playing the Flash game on Nick.com where you had to help SpongeBob make the burgers and flip the burgers and make the
Oh,
orders.
no. Oh, God. I did do that a few times.
Wasn't
I
that a
never played
fun
that
game
one.
though?
Because SpongeBob was just like slightly after my time.
Okay,
Also
so
definitely.
real quick on SpongeBob, it was created in 1999, so it's solidly aughts. My dad was also a huge fan of SpongeBob, and he would like put posters up in his classroom because he was a teacher, and that's how he kind of like would communicate with the kids. They would all do like SpongeBob quotes all the time, and early SpongeBob, like seasons 1 through 3, is like classic millennial core, like humor, like perfect jokes, and so like I like to go back and watch those episodes sometimes too because they're a lot of fun. I was a big SpongeBob fan.
I loved SpongeBob. I still watch it kind of just in the background for nostalgia quite a bit.
Oh yeah, the early stuff. I don't like the new stuff. I think it's all like crap.
The new stuff is a little much, but
They're-
there's still some funny jokes in it.
So
You sound
sadly,
like you sound
I
like
know,
Boomer's talking about- sound like
I know.
Boomer's talking about Aerosmith.
Look, listen. So Steve Hillenburg was the creator of SpongeBob, and he always wanted it to remain like perfect and like it's this curated thing. And he said he would never do spin-offs, he would never do like crazy merch. And then he died. And then when his body was still fucking warm, they announced the Squidward Tentacles spin-off and this Patrick Star show. And like they were like, okay, well he's dead, we can do whatever we want now.
and
it's
these
just so
terrible movies.
It's so fucked, and like I just hate what it's become because it's just a cash cow. It's kind of like the Cars franchise for Disney. It's just a moneymaker.
Yeah.
Toy Story 5? What the fuck? Stop. Peach Coke. Stop.
Quit. I cannot believe that I watched Toy Story 1 as a kid. And they're just making the
I
fifth
look
one.
at the animation, I'm just like, what the fuck? What are we
Yikes.
doing?
Oh,
It just
yeah.
You know what movie? It's not aughts, but what movie does really hold up is Jurassic Park.
Oh my god. So good. Even on the big
why
screen
on-
still.
Why on earth was those advertised so much as kids' films?
Because they knew what
Because
they
it
were
was
doing.
the 90s.
Like in the 90s, they were like, Titanic for your 8-year-old. And like I was bawling whenever I made it clear to the point where like the ship sunk, everything happened, and I started crying when the boat came back to
and it
save
was going
people.
through all the ice cubes. I mean, people.
Yeah, and the woman with the baby. I cried then. That was my point. I didn't cry at Jack.
I will tell you, I did cry because we watched it in theaters, and my friend's mom put her hands over our eyes
At the
booby
boobies.
scene,
And
yeah.
that's where you cried.
Yeah, I was like, oh, thank God, she shielded me from the boobies.
Oh, these are awful.
No, I like a good set of tits.
My parents didn't take me because they had to try 3 times to go see it because it was sold out because it was so popular.
Wow, yeah.
Because it was
And
before the time where you could buy tickets online, so you had to go.
And it was in theater, I think, for 6 or 8 months.
It was a
like
long
it was
time.
forever.
His name is James Cameron, the
The greatest pioneer.
But yeah, I credit the scene with the like Irish family that was in steerage, basically. And as the like water's coming up, and the like mother
they're
is,
behind
like,
the gate?
comforting her her kids. They're like in their little bunk room, and they're
yeah.
basically like the water's filling. And I'm just like, oh no, redheaded people are dying. I'm represented in media, and it's sad.
I mean, it was sad when like it is flipping to that scene, and the old people are like laying in their bed, and the water's filling in. Yeah, like it's the same
Yeah.
kind of segment of that, and because they're recognizing that these people gave up, and we're like, we're not going to make it, so this is it. And that was sad, but I made it clear to the frozen woman and baby.
I gotta tell you though, if I were on a ship like that was sinking, and it was actively that, because that water is gonna be cold as fuck, and I don't
Frigid.
think I'm gonna get out of there alive. I am going to kill myself.
No. We learned that when you're drunk, you survive, because one of the 6 survivors from the cold water was a chef that got himself very drunk when the ship was sinking.
Oh
Because
hell yeah!
Isn't that a
his
myth?
body.
I
No,
love that. I love
It's
that you know
real.
that that's why I won't die.
I know how us gingers work. We flush very
I know how
quickly.
you fucking like to drink, you big fucking luck.
You're such an alcoholic, you dumb bitch. We would be fine.
We would be fine.
Us three,
survive anything.
we'd be sitting there with our microphones, and we'd be
Let's
like,
go
"What
dive down to the Titanic right now.
on the Titan 1C
The Titan
from
1C.
Kunk on Earth?"
Oh my god, I love her.
Mankind made the first submersible. Oh
When
God!
Einstein discovered E equals Mc2.
God, I love Kunk on Earth. Listeners, if you have not looked up,
That's
look
something
up,
to check out. Oh
look
my god.
oh yes, look up
So good.
Titan 1C Kunk C-U-N-K.
She
on
literally
Earth
takes the piss
specifically. It
out
is
of
like
historians.
a minute-long clip, and it is the perfect description of the Titanic.
You just watch them like, is she really asking me this?
They don't know going into it, and then like sometimes when they cut away real quick, it's because they laugh.
King Arthur came a lot, didn't he?
I like when she brings up her ex Sean. She's like, and when we would get takeout or takeaway or takeout, as you Americans call it. And she's like, "You hear that, Sean? From a professor." And then it cuts away because they probably both started laughing.
You could tell that these are ruins of a house, but not actually in Iraq, because that would be fucking dangerous.
And then Miss Pac-Man and its spiritual successor, Ms. Doss.
Yes. Oh my god, I forgot about Miss Doss. Well, we're getting way too into current times now, but you guys should check that out.
Yeah, but Kunk on Earth is history, blah, blah, blah. It meshes somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, it's our show. We can fucking talk whatever we want.
Exactly.
It's our show.
Let me
It's
real-
our show down here.
Down here.
Let me steer it back just a little bit. So Kunk on Earth is on Netflix. Do you guys remember when Netflix first came out and you had to rent DVDs one at a time?
Yeah.
Because my parents had that plan when it first
you had
started.
to go through. You had to go list your orders of DVDs that you wanted, and you
they
wouldn't
would
get your
send
next
you
DVD.
whichever the first one is available. You had to like put your preferences.
Yeah. And then if things like had just come out, like you had to like, ooh, it's a new release. Like, oh, it's a new one. Oh. This was before
Yeah,
Redbox.
what was that again? Keep going.
And then their streaming service opened up, and like the stuff they had available, I was like, this is trash.
Yeah.
And
They were
now,
testing
like,
streaming.
now
They
I'm
did
sitting
essentially
here,
invent streaming.
they did because now I am absolutely obsessed. I am a Stranger Things person.
The new season, I've watched the first 4 episodes, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to approach gay pride a whole different way.
Completely
I'm going to
different.
approach it with violence now.
I
I was approaching it with violence before, but now,
now
gloves off.
Wyatt and I, we actually rewatched season 1 through 4 right up to Tuesday night. We finished season 4 so that way Wednesday night we could watch the first episode of season 5. And let me tell you, loved going back through all 4 seasons.
I didn't get all the way through season 4 because I was rewatching that one, and I gotta tell you, you know what? No spoilers. I can't do that because there are some people who have not watched season 4 who are on this podcast right now.
I cry at the same spot every time in season 4. I've discovered
There's
that.
one spot that just really
One
gets me.
spot that I cry, and I don't want to say it.
You can text it to me individually.
Take a picture. Let me propose
Hold
that
on.
we go.
Does it have to do with a scene that looks like bats?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I know exactly where we're
Yep,
at.
that's the one.
I bawl every time. This last time I
say-
was like,
It's friggin' bats.
oh my god, it's the perfect scene, but it's so sad.
So upsetting.
Oh, I want to cry
It's
now.
that actress, the actor and or actress
Performer.
really made you care about them.
When you didn't up front.
Yep, and made you care about that character. It just the range. She has the range.
The way it transitioned from nope to this is the most
Absolutely.
devastating
Ride or
scene
die.
of the show. And it was worth it. And what's annoying is season 2 also, like, oh my god, for the first 5 episodes, it's so boring, it feels like. Or the first 4, whatever. And then all of a sudden it just gets amazing. But those episodes are vitally important to understand what's happening now.
I think you're right, because that portion of it is like, I was like, why are we doing this? What's happening?
There were
And
so
then
many,
at the end of this 4th episode of this season, I was like, okay, now I understand why we did all that.
which I don't know if they had this planned ahead of time, but if they did, awesome planning.
I
If
hope that
not,
they did, because the writing has been really good on this show so far.
If not, then they did such a good job of taking info from every season and making it useful in each season.
That's
and
true.
So
They studied their own content.
they did. And so if they weren't ready this far, I'm proud of them either way. It's been a great show.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
So-
2000s.
How many times did you Netflix and chill? Speaking of
Oh my
phrases
god,
that
I used to
millennials
have a
love.
fuck buddy that we would Netflix and chill watching shitty stuff because it didn't matter. We were about to play with each other's wags.
Wang.
I was in my first long-term relationship when Netflix streaming came out, and so obviously early 20s, first relationship, like you're just fucking all the time.
Well, yeah, there was
All
nothing
the
good on on Netflix, so you had to fuck.
No, we would play World of Warcraft, but then we also fucked a lot of fucking going on.
So you want to take a break from this game and just like bang it out?
It's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
So, we were
That's
streaming
me
on our
dating now.
I have like this. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do that. What I was going to say was a little too graphic. Anyways,
we were streaming on our laptops a lot too. Like that's basically how I watched Lost the first time through. Was just on my laptop in my room. Like we were never in the living room hanging out all together.
get the fucking Family Guy cutaway where he starts hyperventilating into the bag. And she's like, my poop is in there. He's like, it smells like coconut.
Hints of coconut.
But there's something else, and that's part of the mystery. All right, you guys think it's time to go to commercial?
Lost,
we've
dude.
got to go to a commercial.
Yeah, we really do. It's way too late. We've gone on. too
I
long.
know we're way past time, and we still have a half show.
Yep. So now for a word from this week's sponsor, 88.8 The Butt again.
I'm game.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
You're getting a three-peat, Beardos.
Play it. Please play it for us.
You know what? It'll make
I love
editing
it
even
so
easier. We
much.
could just play it right now, and we can laugh through it. So, all
love
right,
it.
guys, here's our sponsor.
Oh, good morning, Butt Nation! Wake up every morning with your butt buddies, Fudgepacker Rick, Ham Slammer Slick, and DJ Dump Truck. Bringing you hot takes, dumb pranks, and stupid sound effects. And don't miss our signature segment, Butt Cracker Dawn Calls, where we call Wake Up Your Grandma and fart into the phone.
Hello, is this my grandson?
Yeah, Grandma, I just wanted to call to tell you.
My goodness.
So wake up every morning and listen to the Bud, because the Bud should be the only thing on your mind. I'm coming for you, Mama. 88.8 The Bud, brought to you by iFart Radio.
Ham Slammer Slick gets me every time. Every time.
It's just the timing of the farts after every DJ's name.
I
the
can't
backup
imagine
sound-
what your audio program looked like with all the layers of
Oh,
different audio.
it was a busy one.
Just imagining it, because even with some of the ones that I've made, I get to like 7 or 8 layers, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta scroll so much.
Yeah, I have to shrink it because I'm just like I can't work.
I know,
With
it
this
does make
much
me want to get
scrolling.
like a TV just for that, so I can be like, okay, now I have a big screen, and I can look at all the layers at the same time.
You know who
But-
listens to 88.8 The Butt? Every single member of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Get her done! Get her done!
Boo!
Yeah.
Such a good commercial. Really struggle with that one. Maybe it's their commercial for the rest of our entire existence.
There's only 2 episodes left.
I feel honored that I got to make the iconic commercial that has stuck out this much.
It's really good. And I'm not committing to this, John, from New York, but maybe I'll try to do something with the audio clips you sent us last year that we really wanted to do something with. I know. I said I'm not committing to it. I said I'm not
committing to
because
it.
work has been a fucking gauntlet for the past month. Free time does not exist.
John, your efforts from last year exist Only in our memories.
And in our hearts.
But, Jay, do we have any Beards
88.8.
submitted sundries this week?
So nothing super official, but we did hear from Ray today, actually.
Array
Ooh.
today. Array of
Because
sunshine.
I don't know if you all know or are on Spotify, but today was the release of the Spotify Wrapped, which is a big deal in the Spotify world. And what it does is it tells you everything that you listen to and your top songs and all that shit. And then this year it did this thing where it guessed your age based off of your listening, and I just happened to be 81 years old. But anyways,
So, correct.
Ray.
Save it for game time, because I think we should make this game time is revealing our end of year playlist things.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's a
And it will be
great
fun to
idea.
shit on boomers for that, too, so let's do it.
Well, Ray had us as his top podcast.
Oh.
Aw,
He is in the top 6% of listeners, so
what? Thank you.
thank you,
Who's beating Ray?
Yeah.
We're not even my top podcast.
Actually,
I'm
You're
I'm
right.
scared that that's probably right for me, too.
my top podcast was Tony and Ryan.
My top podcast is the No Sleep podcast.
Oh, no.
And it's because, like, whenever I do road trips, I just let Tony and Ryan play and play and
I-
play.
When I'm not
listen-
sure what
I'm-
to listen to at work, I turn on older episodes of the No Sleep podcast to re-listen to them.
Is there a way to check that, too? Because we should make that part of game time, too. Because I'm pretty sure that mine's, like, Sloppy Seconds with Meatball and Dipper, or, like...
I believe that.
Kelly
I believe
Mantle
the
Show.
fuck out of that.
or,
Do you use Spotify?
I don't.
No.
I had...
Oh.
Okay, so... I tried it for a month premium because I had a free trial, but I have spent money on music with Apple Music and streaming on there, so I don't want to have to pay for two things, so I'm only
I
on
get
Apple
that.
Music.
It took
And
me
I've
a
already
long
got all my
time.
playlists and shit.
I'm on
it
Apple
took me a long
Podcast.
time to
Is that...
transition.
Does the podcast app measure that?
So I don't know about podcast app, but I think Apple Music does something now.
Apple Music
Yes,
does
it
have
does,
something that we're
for
doing
sure.
for game time. So
because
like,
I've
have
seen
that
some
ready.
people post about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
now
it's just, I
everyone's-
don't think Apple Podcast does that, which is what I've been using.
But yeah, I ended up getting Spotify because I have Peacock as a streaming thing, and so what I did was I shared my login with one of my best friends,
Oh,
who she
yep.
shared her Spotify, and so
You have to these days. We do that with a few of the apps too.
because she's
Yeah.
like, we pay for a family plan, so why don't you benefit from it? And I was like, well, I pay for Peacock, and they aren't that critical on this, so why don't you use
if
it?
they don't
So
restrict the
Apple
location, then
TV
just do it.
Yeah, Apple TV is like really similar, and it's one of those services that has a few good shows on it, but not a
Yeah.
lot of people go out of their way for it. So our ex-boyfriend Joel is still part of our family, so that he can get Apple TV, and then we use his Paramount Plus.
Yeah. And my mom's on there too, and your niece is on our Amazon. Like, there's a lot of ways to get around having to pay for your own subscription. And you
I
can
need to
just,
work on
you
this
know.
because I have every one of them, and the problem is I've shared mine with people for exchange for things which are not streaming services. So I'm just like, okay, I'm paying for not, unfortunately not that. I'm doing this wrong.
Wyatt,
Can I have
share
your
your account info.
Can
in
I have
return
your
for
Paramount
services?
Plus login for a good old just
A big schlonky donkey.
yeah, I want you to just give me a good old sloppy blowjob.
Sloppy blowjob. Thanks, DJ
You're
Dumpster.
done. But anyways, that's all I got this week.
Well, thanks, Ray.
With
It's good to hear
Thanksgiving
from you.
fucking up everyone's schedule, so
I mean,
Hope to-
Daddy Derek did send us some pictures of himself on his cruise.
Yes, he
Oh, that's
did.
right, he did.
Yeah.
Happy
So,
retirement
if we
cruise,
get-
Derek.
Seriously, it's his retirement cruise. He's retiring, what, at the end of the year? Which
Yeah,
is
I think
now.
so. Yeah.
And so he's on his
Congratulations.
first official retirement cruise. Good for him. And
Derek-
if he gives us permission, we'll put pictures.
Here, and
Here.
here, and maybe full screen.
Derek,
And actually, we're gonna put in nipples everywhere. Nipples.
did you watch last week's video?
No, oh, I did, but I saw you. I saw you blanked out my nipples. It's like they've been showing the whole episode.
I know. It was that moment I was like, this is perfect. And then I added the
Watched it, I was
noir
like,
music
they've been on
in.
here the whole time.
The game got a little funnier with the Nora music, I thought.
It was pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I liked it.
It was.
Yeah.
I thought it
the
just added a
editing-
hint of funny.
The editing was fun. Last week.
Yay!
Yes, I'll give you that.
Well,
Which
I
it
had a little
usually
bit more
is.
time because I had some time off, so.
Oh.
I want to tell you, boys, I'm in a good mood this week. So, I'm not putting either of you in the burn book.
We're putting Jay's mom in the burn book.
No. Let's put Bambi in there.
Oh, okay. Bambi's in the burn book.
Bambi's going to cost me some money, I think.
Her parts were flying around everywhere. Her parts are falling off.
Oh, everything's falling out of the front of my car. Blah, blah, blah.
It's one of those Chevron commercials from the early aughts where they're claymation and the car's just blah, 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 and it's a radiator and a deer leg and an antler and you're.
I don't know why that made me think of that Simpsons episode where they're like the future of electric cars, sponsored by BP or Oil of America or something. I don't remember what it was, but they're like, get in the electric car of the future. It's solar powered, and then it's like, hello, I can't go very far. It's like driving along real slow, and it's like, I'm tired.
Or the Family Guy cutaway with the Chevron commercial where it's the car and it's the car drives up and he's like, hey, aside from the other side of the parking lot, and you want to go behind the Applebee's and do it? And he's like, Morty,
Hey,
they painted
it's
me. It was a Christmas gift for the kid.
Oh my god!
Oh God, I didn't
God, I
recognize
forgot
you.
And he goes, well, let's not rule anything out.
Sorry, Bambi. Anyways, you guys think it's game time?
Please.
This week's game, us revealing our playlists. So, I did look at this the other day, and now I feel bad because if I'd known we were doing this, I wouldn't have sent Joe anything. I would have made you guys guess what my tops were.
So
But-
you just do
Guess who you were topped by? What?
replay your music
Well,
story?
you don't have to guess that. It's pretty much everybody. Yes. Did you? Yeah, replay your music story here.
Okay.
You guys probably know who my top artist is. Jay, you can guess. Joe, you already know.
Yep.
Top artist, like for music?
Yeah.
Why am I blanking on this? Why do I not know?
I don't know. That's kind of wild.
I'm going to be
actually.
really disappointed whenever you say it because it's going to be like, oh, yeah, for sure.
Take a guess. Take a stab. He's forgotten every musical artist who's ever existed.
I cannot express to you how accurate that is describing my brain right now.
I know, because it happens to me too.
Because like I'm literally going through a list of people I know, and I'm like, well, it's not Michael Bublé.
No, it's
not-
sure not.
It's not Travis Tritt.
It's definitely not. In fact, I think if that name was on here, it would be at 0 minutes.
I'm sorry, I can't even get anyone
Joe,
to come to mind.
do you want to reveal
What are we reeling
Nice.
first?
my top artist
Your top
for
artist?
2025? Yep.
Well, that's
My
probably
top artist. My number one.
Your top artist?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you guys probably remember, I did a drag show for my choir in August.
Oh,
and
I
had
was
to do
saying
some research.
mine, but you do whatever you want.
You just told me to do mine. Did you not?
I said my top artist.
My top
Because
artist.
Jay couldn't.
I couldn't
'cause
guess
Jay
it, so
couldn't
he
guess
was
it.
wanting you to guess it.
Oh, I'm guessing yours.
You already know it.
Florence and the Machine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We got there.
Yeah, there it is. That makes sense.
Yeah. I already know who yours is, Joe.
Right. Yeah.
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 Kylie Minogue.
Yep, of course. For a total of 4,086 minutes. Because not only did I do
Ooh.
research on her show for my drag, I also like to do her music on the treadmill because it's upbeat and it's good for 4 miles per hour.
Yeah, I got 4,761 minutes of Florence.
So that's just like more than mine.
That's just a lot more than you. I just like Florence about 11 more hours than you like Kylie.
And how many hours was it?
I don't know how many hours. 4,700
525,600 minutes.
I hate that.
So Jay, your top artist was Michael
Shirley
Bublé?
Temple.
No, Michael Bublé's not on my list at all of anything.
That's
The,
wild.
the Funny
Yeah.
Gal soundtrack.
No. Barbara Streisand.
the springtime rag, is that what it's called?
Maple Leaf Rag.
Maple Leaf.
The
Rag.
Maple Leaf rag, whatever.
Steamboat Willie.
No.
Old
Mine.
saloon player piano soundtrack.
The soundtrack to Titanic.
Yeah. So what's your top?
is James,
your top
James
okay,
Cameron.
but guessing for real, I think your top artist.
You'll never guess. It's
I
a her.
probably
I'll say that. But
Oh,
you'll
thank
never
you. That
guess.
narrows it down.
Never guess. Ethel
No.
Cain.
No. Ethel Merman.
You'll be swell. You'll be great.
Wait. Okay, so you're listening to oldies a lot.
No, this is not an old artist.
Oh. it's
This
newer
is a new one.
artist?
That's why I
Charlie
was a little-
XCX.
Nope.
I'm gonna guess.
Adele.
No.
No, actually, I've kind of really burnt myself out on her.
I'll guess
over the
Lady
years.
Gaga.
Love Adele, though.
I'll guess Lady Gaga.
Oh no.
He said you'll never guess, so let me.
I was.
Robin?
Who?
Robin? Oh, well,
No.
then it's not it.
No, sorry, I just didn't
Who?
hear what you said. Who? No. What the fuck is that?
He's like Robin.
Robin? You mean Robin?
Okay.
Actually, in the UK, they call her green scallions.
Actually, hold on. I want to see if you can even pronounce this name.
Bjork.
Bjork?
B. Arthur.
Okay, you win. You win with your gay stuff.
Bobcat?
Yeah.
gotta be
Yeah.
Bobcat.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Bobcat.
Okay, I'm gonna text it to you.
Just say it.
Okay.
Can you send
Can you
me
take
a
a
fucking
picture?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I was doing. Was her name with her whole website and everything. She just had an album come out a couple months ago.
Laufey.
Okay.
No, it's like it's it's Leafy.
Leafy?
Okay.
Leafy?
Okay. Is it lonely up there on your fucking pedestal? It's a.
Is Leafy? It's actually
Well-
Leafy?
She's
Not pronounced like that. It's pronounced just a little bit different.
Oh, my pussy is just so petite and pure and pure and
It's
cute
actually
and cute.
a beret.
Oh,
she's an Icelandic
of course she is.
singer. But I love her music. It's very gorgeous. So she's my top artist.
Jesus. Okay, so what are we doing next?
Jesus.
I don't know. So who? What's your other top like?
Artists.
What's your other top four? Like your 2 through 5?
Okay.
God damn it. Okay. I need you to know my gym playlist dabbles too much in her, and I did not appreciate that because I'm at the gym quite a bit now. Number 2
Yeah, so my bitch.
is Young Gravy. Number
Which
3.
is hilarious considering it's your number 2 after your number 1.
Yeah, considering you're old Gravy.
She's an Icelandic artist. I enjoy her music. Number 2, Young Gravy.
Number 3 is Baby No Money.
Oh my god! I am
And then
all
we're
about this.
and then we're back to normal. Number 4 is Cody Fry. Love
I don't
Cody
know
Fry's
who that is.
music.
Yes, you do.
And then number 5 is
sure I do.
Steven Sanchez.
Okay.
Okay. My number 2 was Hozier, which is not a surprise.
It's
to
not a
anybody,
surprise. I
No,
would have
not a
almost said it was
surprise
your
at
number
all.
1. Yeah.
but yeah. No, because Florence is always going to be like I listen to a lot of Hozier. I listen to a lot of Florence. I listen to Florence like it's the only way I can feel feelings, and that is probably true and sad. And then so Hozier was 2,585 minutes at my number 2.
Okay.
Number 3, the cast of K-pop Demon Hunters. I have been obsessed with it at the gym for sure. I have been absolutely. It gets me through the treadmill.
Golden does need to be in my gym playlist.
So
It
fucking
does.
good.
I'm
more
glad
than
you
that
said
in
that.
there.
You need
You need more than that in there. But
It is
But-
a good soundtrack. It's a great soundtrack. Fuck.
It's a great soundtrack. You need to, and if you haven't watched the movie, you need to watch the fucking movie.
Sorry,
but
he's
that
too
is
obsessed with
number
Young
3.
Gravy.
I think that's why I need to add this, because I need to fix that playlist to not be quite as Young Gravy and Baby No Money dominant.
Jesus Christ.
And the show clip.
But that's number 3 at 664 minutes. So we take a steep dive to number 3.
Yeah, mine do
number
too.
4 is A Perfect Circle, and number 5 is Tool. If you count them together, it's just Maynard because they're both Maynard. And if you know who A Perfect Circle and Tool is, you will know who Maynard is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I will tell you, I've been to a Tool concert, and it is an incredibly visually appealing concert to be at. And Maynard is an incredible performer, even though he's like 60 now. So,
Okay.
if you like them, you should go do that. Hey, fuck off. Who's your number 2 through 5, Joe?
Okay, so my number 2, probably no surprise, is Dua Lipa. I love all her stuff.
Just
My
Dua
num-
Lipa.
Just
Mine-
FYI, Wyatt is a major Dua Lipa fan.
He should be.
He
And
dressed
he
up
is.
for Halloween.
As Dua Lipa?
As Dua Lipa?
Yeah.
Just
well,
Dua Lipa.
like her outfit. What was it? The cowboy one where she had like.
Oh,
the,
from Love Again.
yes.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
that's a good
such
video. There's
Oh, I
two
wonder if it
versions
was
of
a-
it, too. One where she's the nanny and one where it's like she's riding the mechanical bull in like some weird hotel convention room.
That's
That
the
was
good
his
one,
outfit.
Oh, it's a good one, yeah. Good choice, Wyatt. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, and then my number 3 is the cast of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Ah, it's so good. Everybody
It had
needs to watch and listen to it.
literally had a chokehold on me like the entire trip back from Minneapolis after we watched it for the 3rd time with new friends. And then my number 4 is Lisa. It's solely the song Born Again because I was obsessed with that
just Born
song.
Again?
It's 426 minutes, and I know it's only that one
that you have
song.
watched that. I believe you've listened to that.
Between the
enough
song
to get
and
to
the video,
426 minutes.
oh man, like, baby.
Yeah, it's a good song.
No money.
Shut the fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
And then my number 5 is Sophie Tucker, solely for the song Throw Some Ass, because there are 2 versions of it. There's the pop version and the bossa nova version. So
It's bread and butter.
Those are the
bread is
2
the pop
albums.
version. Butter is the
slow bossa nova
Bossa
version.
Nova version.
It's so
Yeah,
good,
and they're
and that's
both very good.
400 minutes. And but for the way that I listened to.
so good to throw some ass.
So for the way that I listen to things obsessively when I find them over and over and over and over again, it's not a surprise that a lot of my stuff is from the second part of the year, because when I latch onto something, I will just listen to it over and over again for a while, and so I'm not surprised by these numbers at all. There should be an Unwrapped for like the first part of the year and the second half of the year, because mine are just like wildly different.
Does yours also tell you how many minutes of music you listen through the whole year?
Like total? Oh god. I
Mine
don't
gives me
know.
milestones.
Mine does too. I hit
Mine's at a,
I hit 10,000 minutes in July.
because I'm at last year I listened, or this year I listened to 40,544 minutes,
Let's see.
and that's 28 days.
Mine says, no, not really.
I'm in progress for 25,000 minutes, so I think you've got
I'm
me
in
beat.
progress too. So maybe like
Mine also-
22,000 probably.
Mine also told me that what like days I listened to the most music and what days I listened to the most everything, and it was funny because it was I looked up my calendar, and it was one of my days was driving to Santa Fe, New Mexico after I quit my job, and driving back from Santa Fe, New Mexico to start my new job.
One thing Apple does is it'll tell you your top artists per month. You want to do that one?
I don't have that one.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah,
I was
you
going to
can go for
say, I feel like we've had this episode has gone on.
Yeah.
So
lastly, can we do top 5 songs?
yes, let's do that and then wrap.
And then we're good.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
wrapped.
Ah!
No.
I'm legitimately looking. Apparently, Apple lets you look at all your previous years too, and who your top artist is. And it's all Florence and the Machine for the past 10 years.
So my top number one song, which this is a great song if you've never listened to it, it's Benjamin Carter's song "Sticks and Stones."
Never heard of it.
Okay,
Great
never
song.
heard of it.
Great song. Number two, I'm not proud of this one, is Connor Price, "Golden Goose."
I don't even know what that is.
Yep. Number three is Royal Otis, "Linger."
Oh my God, that's so good, Royal Otis. That
So
Beardos, you gotta
good.
listen to that version of that song. Royal is spelled Royel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Royal Otis, and it's Linger, and it is just incredible.
It's so good.
Fantastic. I listened to it a lot this year.
I could drown in that song.
Number four is Steven Sanchez, "This Thing Called Love." I love that song.
I don't even know that
Nope.
artist, so that's probably why
And
he was
then-
your top 5 artist.
Callum Scott
I know the name.
is a
The
song
name
called
is familiar.
"Around the World," and
La,
it's
la, 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 la. It's all around the world, just la 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 la.
so.
I
Callum,
was thinking of the Daft Punk song.
I like to support Callum Scott because he is a LGBT artist, and a lot of his songs are written about his difficulty of his coming out story because he was completely left from his family and all and has rebuilt, and now I think he's married or something and has this really happy love life. And so anyways, I really like Callum Scott, and Around the World
Nice.
was actually just written for a TV show, I think, on Hulu, and it's just a really, really sweet song.
Nice.
So anyways, yeah.
My top songs are number one, "Everybody Scream" by Florence and the Machine, which is incredible, obviously. Is very much about Florence's experiences with being on stage and how it frees her in her own way. Number two is "One of the Greats" by Florence and the Machine. Number three is "How It's Done" by the
By-
cast of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Hey, how it's done.
Yeah.
Done.
Number four, this is wild because the artist was not in my top five. Number four is "Alter Ego" by Doechii,
Killer.
which is so fucking good. And number five is "Too Sweet" by Hozier.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I
I
mean,
know Jay
I
knows
listened to
that
that
one.
one. I listened to that one quite a bit. So
It's a good one. Yeah.
the fact that it's not actually anywhere in my list anywhere shocks me because for a
I'm
while
a little
it was-
surprised that it popped up because usually when I'm listening to Hozier, I'm listening to other things, and I didn't realize I played that song so much. So
Yeah,
good to know.
for a while it was heavily in my playlist. So
Yeah. I'm not surprised Alter Ego showed up though because it's on my gym playlist, and let me tell you, it goes fucking hard.
my gym playlist, god damn that thing.
Okay.
All right, Joe, your top five songs.
So my number one, probably because I was doing a lot of research for drag, was "Supernova" by Kylie Minogue with 165 plays.
Wow.
Number two was "Your Disco Needs You," the German version with Kylie Minogue.
Oh yeah, I don't know how
Number-
to say "Your Disco Needs You" in German, or at least I'd have to cobble it together.
Deine Disco reicht dich. Number
there it is.
three was "Born Again" with Lisa, because I was obsessed with that song, and I'm still obsessed with it. Number four was "Miss a Thing" by Kylie Minogue, because I love the way it transgresses with the chord progressions. And then number five was "Throw Some Ass," the bread version, the pop version.
Ooh yeah.
Because I know why it's more, because I listened to that one on the treadmill. The Bossa Nova one is not good for the treadmill.
The Bossa Nova one though, it's so good because it's just like, hey doctor,
It's good for walking out of the gym,
can
because
you
you feel
give me
sexy.
something stronger? Stranger.
Stranger
Stranger
things,
Stranger
Stranger
things.
things,
Flaky.
Stranger
And
things.
with that, I think I hear the music coming back on, and it's
It's
Florence and the
theme
Machine.
song. It's the theme song from Stranger Things season 5.
Go call our hotline real quick at 405-999-2242 and leave us a voicemail to open next week's episode.
Stranger Things.
Do you just fart?
No, rip
the
that
gay way.
fan.
We're gonna get you on 88.8 The Bud.
But DJ Stronger. Stronger? And Beardos, it's time for us to go check out the new flip phones at the mall. So, it's time for go. If you would like to help us out,
time
go and
for go.
subscribe. It's time for Stranger Things. So it's time for us to go. If you would like to help us out, go and subscribe to the podcast so you can get reminders every Sunday when we release a new episode. We also post frequent updates on all of our social media sites for any sundries that we add to the market.
And don't forget to rate us 5 stars and leave a review. Those reviews are what get us found by more LimeWire users like you. And if each one of you could share this file with a friend, we can spread malicious malware to everyone.
Oh, man. I can't wait to spread my malware to you.
It's streaming.
Go check our socials where we're going to spread our malwares to you.
And our cheeks, not just the malware.
Same thing.
Yeah. Email us at beardsandsundries@gmail.com. We would love to read it on the next episode. Tell me happy birthday, because my mom took forever to get there.
That's what your dad said.
You can also go to our website, beardsandsundries.com, and hit the big buy merch button. Hold on, it's going to be here, I think. And you could buy some shirts right there that we would love to sell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, queen.
So, from the three of us CD binder loving shop clerks here at the Beards and Sundries Market, make sure to
Love yourself. Get her done.
This is your sign because we already been loving you.
You might be a redneck if you listen to this show.
probably not.
You might be a redneck if you call them scallions. Bye, Beardo.
Bye. Here's your sign. Read between the lines.
My butt crack. She's driving through the forest. Come here. I'm coming for you, Bambi.